20 years of hostility fueled by wild accusations of cyberstalking, harassment, and even attempted arson. Did Sherry set Dana's office on fire, or did Dana try to frame Sherry? Both women took a lie detector test, and Judge Mary now has the results. Judge Mary? First, we're going to start with Dana's test results.
Okay, the lie detector examiner asked a question. Did you write the letter about your office fire? You answered no. The lie detector exam says you told the truth.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we're going to go with Sherry's results. Judge Mary?
Okay, we have two questions here for Sherry. We asked, or the lie detector examiner, did you plan or participate in any way in the fire at Dana's office? You answered no. The lie detector exam says you lied.
Thank you. Sherry set the fire?
Nothing about it, so.
There's a second question.
Second question.
Ooh.
Second question says, or asked, did you set Dana's office on fire? You answered no. The lie detector exam says you lied.
I did not do it.
You did.
I cannot express it enough. I did not do it. I mean, I was the one that suggested we do the lie detector test.
And you failed.
No, you
I know.
didn't.
Yes,
the producer
I did. No, I did. I suggested it.
Sherry, do you know how these lie detectors work?
Not really, no.
Okay, so they're based on your physiology, and they take a baseline first. So they ask you common questions that you know the answer to, like how old are you, when's your birthday, where were you born, where are you now? They get a baseline to see sort of where you are. So even if you are just kind of like a slightly anxious, nervous person, it's gonna read that as your baseline. Then they're gonna ask you the target questions. These are the questions that we wanted answers to, like did you set fire to Dana's office? And they're going to measure that physical response to the response of your baseline, so that if it's amplified above that, that means that maybe you were beyond nervous, that there was something that you were trying to cover up. So we're gonna give you one more chance here. Did you have anything to do with the fire at Dana's office?
No, I
okay,
didn't.
well there are some times when these tests are contraindicated. They won't give it if they actually feel like they're not gonna get a good baseline reading.
No, but then if they
Right.
thought something went wrong with the test,
They
our
probably
examiner would do it over.
again, yeah.
And the
Exactly.
fact that they didn't do it a second time, the examiner
They were
felt
satisfied.
pretty good
They were
about the
satisfied.
results.
He didn't, well, he said it was still working through it. He said the computer was still working through it.
Right, but then we got the results.
Oh, yes, I didn't.
Sherry.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna reveal them to you, but if he decided to go on with the test after he got a baseline, that means that he got a good enough of a reading to compare it to. So we're gonna give you one more chance, because you guys came to face the truth.
Yeah.
Now, Dana passed her exam, okay? She didn't write a letter to frame you. And you're telling us that you're 100% absolved and innocent, even though you have all of this evidence against you.
Yes.
And the fact that there was a first restraining order, which means that they had enough evidence for a first restraining order.
Well, the reason they had a first restraining order was because all this stuff, that's why I had the documentation, because I didn't know any of the stuff that was going on. I didn't know about letters that were going to her. I didn't know about phone calls that were going to her.
Okay, well, let's talk about the fire, because that's what we're talking about.
Right, and I didn't know about the fire either. So I honestly did not know anything about the fire until it was brought up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I stand my ground.